Hi, Matt Toms here with another OneChart lesson. Today we're looking at the song Budapest by George Ezra. It's a 3-chord song. George actually plays it in the key of F, although if you watch his videos you'll see him playing a G chord and it sounds like an F chord, which I think means that he has detuned his guitar down by 2 semitones or 2 frets or 1 whole tone. So his strings are no longer E, A, D, G, B, E, but they are 2 frets lower. So they are D, G, C, F, A, D. So what that means is when he plays a G chord, it actually sounds like a chord that's 2 frets lower. And a chord 2 frets lower from G is F. So I've provided 2 charts, one in the key of G and one in the key of F. The original key is F that he plays it in. If you want to play along with the song, he's in the key of F. However, to do the riff, to do the little signature riff that he plays on his G chord or on his F chord, on his primary number 1 chord, all the way through the song, it's difficult to get that sound using a traditional F chord, because the sound on his track is much lower. It's more, and yet because of the shape of the chord, it's difficult to do that. So with a G chord, it's actually very easy to do. So I'm going to do this video lesson in the key of G, but there is also a chart available in the key of F, which is included with this package. So there's only 3 chords in the song. So every chord you see on your G chart, we're going to call it, you lower that by 2 frets and you get the original key. So G goes down to F, C goes down to B flat, and D goes down to C. I hope that's easy to understand. If not, have a listen to it again. It's basically everything is sounding 2 frets lower on George Ezra's original version than it will in this video. However, in this video, we can now do his riff. Now, the way we do that is using a G chord. So our chords for this version, G, C, and D. Now, it's a very, very easy chart to follow. You've got a couple of repeat sections, which I'm going to take you through as we go through it. But the riff that you'll hear him play starts with your G chord, and you play the E string followed by the D string. So the E string is on the 3rd fret, the open D string, and for picking, if you're using a pick or even if you're using a fingernail like I do, what you want to do is downstroke on the E string, upstroke on the D string. The next is you lift your finger off the G chord, play an open A string, and you hammer it onto the 2nd fret. So like this. Then with an upstroke, you catch the D string open again. So it sounds like this. It's worth spending just a few minutes getting that riff right. Once you get it, you'll have it forever. Okay? Then once you've got that, you've pretty much got the hardest part of the song down. The intro starts with 4 bars of G, just played like that. Then we go into the verse. Now that's pretty straightforward. You have 4 bars of G, my house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, my golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you. Now it goes to C. I'm playing a C add 9 here, but you can absolutely do a normal C. It's your choice. You don't have to continue that picking pattern there, but what I think he does really is just it all. So you've got 2 bars of C doing that, and then come back to the G. Then we move on to the 2nd verse. my acres of the land that I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe up to sea, but for you, I'd leave it all. This time he repeats that line again. That is why you've got that repeat section at the end of verse 2. Oh, for you, I leave it all. Then we move into the chorus, where we go to the D. Give me one good reason, see, why I should never make a change. Back to G. And we do those four bars again. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Then we move on to verse 3, which is exactly the same as verse 2, with that repeat sign, with the repeat section in the second half of that verse. Then we move on to a double chorus. So it's give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. And you repeat that whole chorus again. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. You will hear a little riff in there from time to time that goes. If you want to try and slip that in, it's a D, which is the 3rd fret B string, and it's 3 quick notes. So down, up, down. Then the 1st fret B string, which is a C note, and then open B string. I haven't put that on your chart, but it's a very easy thing to slot in there, especially in the chorus. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Then we move on to the solo, where the kind of keyboard sound goes down, 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 over the G chord, down, 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 up to C, down, 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 down. Moving on to verse 4, exactly the same as verses 2 and 3. Then you move into another double chorus, and then finally the last verse, which is quite soft. He pulls it all back and my house in Budapest. And if you want to, for dynamics, you can actually just bring that back to a single strum. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, my golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo. I'd leave it all. And repeat that bit. Oh, for you, I leave it all. And that's it. That's all there is to the song. It's quite a good song for practicing your G's, C's and D's and that little riff in between. Don't forget, if you're doing the original key, you can either tune your guitar down by 2 frets and play it in G, or you can play it in F, which would mean your chords are F, my house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, my golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo. Then you would need to go to a B flat, which is an A-shaped chord on your 1st fret. Or you could play an E-shaped chord on your 6th fret. They're the 2 easiest ways to play B flat. Then finally your C chord. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Like that. Either way is fine to do it. Whether you want to play along with the song or not, that's what's happening with the key. You've got both charts there. Have fun with it, enjoy playing it, and thanks for watching. Come back to the OneChart website. We are adding new charts and bits and pieces and free lessons all the time, and we hope to see you there again soon. Thanks.